It could be that we just need 4 relics of progenitors on the sideboard. You know, early relic is very good against them too, and you don't need to mulligan for it so much. I mean, this hand is fine, especially on the play. I'll play another one first. For the reason is, if they go turn 1 monkey, I can go turn 2 ballista and kill it. Yeah, it was fine. I mean, we tried, but you know, the reason we have the ley line is so we can actually not die to the freaking the reason we have the ley line is that we don't lie to that matchup, and we just alright, so finally. I mean, I'm not sure what my opponent is up to here. They are checking themselves again. Do they like it? Alright, so I'm gonna play the Walding Jar, I'm gonna play Worker and so also isn't Zavaz here. The reason I'm playing the Zavaz out is that it's, you know, it's good with Walding Jar. If they go DRC turn 2, I can still kill it next turn. Wow. My opponent, I'm sure my opponent has no lands in their hand. That's why they're like doing all this stuff. No, they do. I don't know why they fetch now. This is burn? After all, it's burn? Burn after all. Wow, burn again. Interesting. I think I need 2 steerings for a land so I can like develop a bit. I think I like the growth the best. I play the Hangalak here and graft. I'm gonna read your comment in a sec, sorry. So when I play Leyline, I multi 5 to hit it, but that's only bringing the Leyline where it's a backbreaking on the P. Like, yeah, but it was the Mortite deck, right? So I should have multi 5 for it. I just should make the rule for myself. If I bring the Leylines, it's to multi 5. If I multi 5 and then don't find it, then it's okay. I'm gonna block here. Obviously, right? Land, awesome. Like, you take this block every day of the week. Yeah, I will say very nice. Thank you, everybody that plays Burn. You make Magic a better place. At least you're not playing Mortite Vision. Alright, so the thing is here, I can actually play my X. Yeah, life to low control. So I think it's probably a good how do I call it? You know, something to tell yourself like, hey, I'm not going to So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna play this. Just gonna hit them with the Blink Mouse on the Doctors. I mean, any spell they cast, it costs them 2 life, and I have a 4/4 here, so. Yeah, definitely. My mana bit is completely painless except the Spires, so it's almost painless. Burst Charm me, you take 2, that's allowed. I shouldn't have tapped this though, that was a mistake. I don't think I'm dead, right? Like, my opponent has to have land, 3... No, there's no way I'm dead here. My opponent has a bit of a hard time. Alright, maybe cycle this. Oh. I think I'm blocking. I'm blocking with this guy because if I block here, they could bolt this and kill it. But if I block with this guy, I can put the counters here, and we're happy, right? And they still have the idol on. They can double bolt here, but then we just ping them, and kill them next turn. So, and this also plays very well around. Yeah, exactly. So what did we do last time? I think I brought in the chalice and 2 claims. And I got interesting steel overseer and what did I got? Maybe both steel overseers, yeah. Maybe chalice is not the greatest, but so is they play a lot of one-offs. I guess it's fine. Yeah, burn is like is a decent matchup for skills, Like they can kill you if they go like turn 1 goblin guy, turn 2 eidolon. That's probably the hardest. But otherwise, you're normally fine. You're pretty good at generating blockers with burn, like with scales. I like this hand. Scales into... And any spell that they bring that doesn't deal you damage is actually kind of a win. Oh. DRC. Right. We have even access to Lurus here. But the Blink Notes Nexus has been so good, man. This cheap damage that comes in all the time, whenever you have extra mana, just... My opponent loud spikes me. That's correct. They put a Lightning Helix. They're probably looking for a land here. Oh, no? Interesting. I think Lightning Helix is one of their better cards against me. Or I guess it's just because they suspend a Readball, hit me for 1. That's that place. Dude, we're so close to the 5-0 last time. That really sucked. Everyone can bolt the Hangavak, but it's 1 bolt less that we're taking right to the face, so... Everyone has 4 cards in hand. They're gonna bolt me. They have a 3-tip flyer now. It means that maybe we'll need to block with the Zingmas Nexus soonish. Because I lures in my hand and just play it, but yeah. Let's see. Alright, that's a very good draw. So I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play these. No, I should put the counters here first. I should put the counters first. I guess it's better to do it in their turn then, since I didn't do it now. No mana used. So, my opponent can kill my Ravager here, and I can always obviously kill them on the Crackback, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this. Then my opponent has 1 bolt, I can hit my Mouse or my Blink Mouse. Alright, that's a bit rough. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna activate the Blink Mouse. They could have another bolt. Or yeah. The worst one would be the bad one, right? The one that deals me 3 damage, another smash. Oof. Alright, that's a rough. I think with both, right? I mean, Blink Mouse is sometimes a bit whatever. Sorry, I mean, I can get Lurus in my hand, replay Lurus, but I think that would be better, like, for the next turns. Yeah, so the best to do here is to just play play this guy, graft onto it. And hope to draw Zabaz, Ravager, Zabaz, Ravager, or anything like that. Yeah, Path. Oh, Prismatic Ending too? Brutal. Actually, this is really brutal. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, that's a bit bad. I have to block here. I think I need to get lures in my hand, but don't love it. I'm not dead unless I have bolt in hand. I guess lures, if it goes into hand, it's fine. Oh man. Lying Helix too. Alright, so they need to break. They put a cow in the graveyard. So I can play my lures next turn and block with Ingmoss Nexus and not die. If my opponent breaks 2 times in a row, but they just have it, right? Oh, they put lures in their hand. Okay. Shit. So what I can do here is play lures and cast the block with Ingmoss Nexus. And then I have this lifelinker list. Yes, but then I need to make my deck worse. Yeah, I could be, but I just feel it's just not worth it. This is what it is, you know. Alright, there's a 2-2 now. That's gonna be a Lurus plate. They could attack differently because I have the Urborg, but whatever. And they can cast another DRC from the graveyard or a Goblin Guide. They could have played that first. I was dead, right? Oh, no, it's DRC, sure. Interesting. Ballista? How's Liz? So I can play the Ozlis. Suppose I need to block one of them. Oh, I actually have an idea. If I had one more mana, this idea would be even better, but... Right. I really haven't counted, but we just go for it, you know? If I had one more mana, then I could block, that would be awesome. Went to 9, this is exactly 8, so if they... Ah, no, they have the Goblin Guide, I'm dead. If they don't see it, I'm fine. Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Are you kidding me? A land? You don't have it, OP. Don't tell me you have it. Oh shit, it died. No! Don't tell me you have it. No! Eidolon? No! Fucking me, asshole. Oh, that was a fancy line, guys. Ew, it was so close. We were like 1 line away. Man misplayed. Yeah. I'm not gonna bring this member against Burn, I think. I'll play this on the play. Oof. Incredibly close game, man. Incredibly close. If they had not found a burn spell, we would have won. No, because the emos didn't have counters, right? How do I sack it to Lurus? How do I do that? This hand is not super exciting, but it's a fine hand. I mean, on the play, especially on the draw, a bit less exciting. Blocks Ravagan. They don't play Ravagan. Yeah, the Ravager. Oh yeah, I could have sacked Blinkmouse to the Ravager. You're right. You're right. I could have sacked Blinkmouse to the Ravager. Get an extra counter in there. Ballista? Oh. Alright, well, when we draw a green surge, we're gonna play our scales. But for now, we're just gonna play Hangover Walker. I'm gonna attack here, I think. Life matters, and I'll definitely trade here, so... Yeah, you're right. Definitely right. Definitely right. I could have put an extra 3 counters on the Blink Moss. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't do it. So it would have been Lurus, it would have been 3 more life. And I would have been a 1 life. Wow, yeah, that was a line. I missed it. Good 1 it. So it's a land. So I doubt they can... I don't know if they play Mishra's Bubble. I think attacking them is okay, you know. They got a smash. No, they have prismatic ending. Alright. This card is so annoying. So, yeah, that was a bit rough. I could have won there. Ooh, putting a bolt on the graveyard. Jesus, that they're really going on in on this. Bolting me too? Sure. Wow, turn to Delirium, man. So free. This is too free, man. Absolutely free. Green source, please. Nope. So I'm just gonna play the Ravager. It's really bad, but... Alright, not finding a green source. It's really kind of probably gonna cost us this game. If I had a green source here, this game would have been pretty easy, I think. Alright. That also makes them lose life, right? Hmm. I can just die next turn. My opponent has like bolt. I actually die next turn if I just cast something. But if I don't use my mana, I die anyway. No, I could have gotten 3 more counters. Could have gotten 3 more counters. I guess I can play my Walking Ballista here. Next turn, play Scale, second Ravager. Try to win on 1 shot. Blocking with Blink Moss is very bad, I think, here. Because it puts me behind 1 turn. I'm gonna die anyway. My opponent has double bolt. I'm dead, right? That's fine. They put a bolt here. They used 2 bolts already. If they have 2 more bolts, like the only 2 bolts in their top 15 cards, it's not good. I mean, also this needs to attack me next turn, so... So if I draw land... I mean, if that double bolt, I'm dead, right? That's just what it is. If they have a second Eidolon, I think I win. Reef Bolt. So they have 1 more card in hand, and it's Lava Spike me. They take 2. I think I win here. Oh no, I go down to 1. Alright. So I think I can win. So, play Scales, take 2, go down to 1. Sack this guy to this. Yeah, that's lethal. Alright, go down to 1. It was really good to play that ballista there. Then we sack this to itself. Put the counters on the walking ballista. I mean, it's not lethal right now, but we kill here. Dude, if they had attack, we would have lost. Then we play the second Ravager. Wow, what a game, man. We sack the Ravager to itself. Dude, having Delirium in turn 2 is just insane. And we just win. Wow. Not bad, guys. Not bad. Of course, my opponent is cursing that they didn't draw a third land. But they also had a very good hand, right? So well played. Actually, well played by opponent. I think that's the thing with DRC, though, that it just puts this kind of a insane pressure on yourself, right? Or you need to answer it, or else you're behind. Whereas other cards, you know, like, of course, Goblin Guide does similar things, but the fact that it also has flying means that not only does it smooth your draws, but it makes sure it's just hard. That is good though. It's not an easy one, this one. If we had not played the Ballista, we would have lost. I didn't count if there was a Q with the Ingma, so I guess I could make 3-3. The Ravager 5-5, put the 1 counter, it's gonna be 7-7. You know, there was not a Q with Ingma, so. Not really sure what I'm playing against. My opponent moves, but this hand is fine. We can steerings, but most likely I'm just gonna reborn here. Optic Draco. Yeah, but the thing is, I threw away game 2 because game 2 I could have sacked the Blink Moss to the. Oh, that's good. Could have sacked the Blink Moss to the Ravager, have a 6-6 Ravager, and then I could put 8 counters on the Lurus, meaning that I would go to 1 instead of dying, and then that means that I'm actually gonna play this. Why not, right? And then it means that I can. They could have the other card, right? The Smallpox. Alright. So I'm just gonna play the Worker and pass probably next turn. Of course, against this deck specifically, Saga is just crazy, right? But I have Lurus, so I'm not really too worried. Should I discard a land? Really? Just like this? Okay. Can discard a land, can discard steerings. Just gonna discard land, I think. I don't think there's a point in casting my steerings here and then getting the other thing discarded, right? So I'm just gonna hold up the mana in case they have a removal for the Ingmas Nexus. Sorry, for the Worker. Like double removal for the Worker, and then I can put the counters on the Ingmas Nexus, right? Alright, so. Castle Logline, the rack. Alright, so the rack means they take 1 damage at the end of turn. At the beginning of my turn, I guess. Now the question is, do I want to play something? I think I do want to, and then from there I'm not going to cast anything else. I want to get to Luru's mana as well. Wow, this can be actually really good here. It only has one card in hand. I will take 2 from this. Not gonna grab yet. I have a Welling Jar to protect it, and from there on, next turn I can just draw a card, right? Like, my opponent does not find exactly removal for the like double removal for the Steel Seer. We're thinking in very great shape here. Next turn I can put lures in my hand. They can cast a Logwain here and draw and take 2 life. Alright, well, jar. You go. Take 2 here, but that's fine. We're gonna do is 1, 2, 3, draw Lurus, which I can actually cast next turn. I'll do this and attack them. Yeah, I think we played this pretty well. The other set has been pretty impressive. Saga. I mean, we take 0. I can just replay the Welling Jar, right? Thanks for the black mana. I'm gonna graft into you. I'm gonna play Welling Jar for free, and I still have 3 cards in hand. I am gonna put a counter, and I'm gonna attack you for 3. You go down to 1. 2 down, sorry. And next turn I get to gain life with Lurus. They can make a 2/2 construct here. They can kill the Lurus too, but not with a Fatal Push. Smallpox, interesting. So each player loses a life. Discard a card. Sure. Okay. So we're gonna discard the Reborn. This. And sacrifice. You, maybe? Yeah. This is basically almost lethal. It's a 6/6. This is like they need to chomp next turn. Oh, I knew. Get out. I take 1 here. Not a big deal at all. I can go ahead and find myself a Hangawag Walker. They should really sack this work. And they're gonna make a construct, but it doesn't matter. I hit them for 6 here. Unless they draw exactly Damnation. We're gonna go up to 19. Yep. And we have a Welling Jar too to protect our Steel Overseer, so I really don't know. Oh, Nether Spirit. Alright. Can this block? The 2/2. I don't know. Nowadays, people play all sorts of things. I guess they can get another rack. Maybe it's a 3/3. Maybe that one. I don't know. So here I can just get as a Bass down. They can double block the Lurus. Mm-hmm. I mean, do we even attack with Olurus? Alright, so I'm gonna do something here. So we attack like this. So block here, take one. Oh. Okay, why? Why wouldn't you block? Okay. Thought they were gonna block the rules, but no. Still have 3 cards in my hand. They were gonna get another thing back, but they're gonna dead, right? I mean, this flies, this flies, this flies. Point land. If they activate this, they die. Let's see. Okay, Lures won us this game. I got a 10 trades. Alright. Sorry, guys. What do we want against them? I guess Nature's Claim. That's it. Like, I really don't think anything else is really that worthwhile. Got a Worker, maybe? Make out a Steel Overseer. Leyline is Pokemon Fun. Is a good Leyline against Adrak? Alright, guys, we just received the test. I'll show you. Dude, their Urborgs were so bad. I really don't know why they play Urborg. They have so many swamps, right? I'm keeping this hand. I have Urborg. I'm keeping it. I mean, it could be that my opponent has like turn 2 Smallpox. I mean, you don't mulligan against this deck, basically. My opponent chooses to play first. Do people play first nowadays with this deck? Goodbye to Hangover Walker. Oh. I played the wrong freaking line because my MDGO move because of Lurus. Fuck. Alright, so hopefully I get to play these skills. Smallpox you. Oh. No. Misclicks costing us dearly. Misclicks costing us dearly. Yeah, I imagine I played skills there. Holy crap. Bueno, lo que quiero un poco. Alright, we still have 3 cards. This Agony is not gonna agonize us a lot. For now. I guess so. Yeah. I mean, I would bring in Relic, but Leyline just seems pretty bad. But I mean, it's okay to have it because... Oh, Mishra's Factory. This is a 2-2, right? Yeah, exactly. I think they made a mistake. There was 3 cards in hand. think my play is gonna be play land, get lures in hand, attack. If they trade this, I'm like happy, you know. Yeah. I'm actually kind of happy if they trade. Like they could have Liliana here, but the minus of Liliana does nothing. I don't know. Do they play Liliana anymore? It's kind of sad that they don't. Maybe they do. Small box. Mm. They don't sacrifice the woodwork. Interesting. And they have one card in hand. So I'm playing this because I eventually want to go 3 mana and get my lures in hand. Seems like a potent strategy. Yeah, blocking is a 3/3. Or if you have 2 of them, of course. But only after it's, after it has not summon Cygnus. I mean, if this is their plan to keep me with a 2/2, I'll take that, Mm-hmm. Good players of odds there, but... So next turn I can play this, and if they have any removal, I can still, like... And, once we get lures down, it's really not that hard to win. Oh, my bitrate went down. Kanya, no uses el internet, por favor, wifi. Kanya? Clara? Alright, sorry guys, the bitrate died, kind of. Alright, Misha's Factory again. I mean, that's their plan to hit me with a 2/2 for 9 turns. We take that. But we're winning the race. Alright, so I'm gonna do something here. I'm gonna play black, black, black. Plays of ass. Oh, oh shit, I misplayed. Okay, I'm gonna take a life. Fuck it. I got the scales here. This is a good card. My deck is named again, named after it. And of course, this makes it so the racing is impossible, basically. And we have seconds of odds on the steering, so we can easily get ourselves a land. Bloodship Thirst, kicked. Sure. It is good, but I got the skills back. Let's go on a steering and see what's up. I really like Walking Ballista. Just put some pressure on them to... they have to spend a whole turn to deal with my free spell. And next turn we can Zabat plus... I mean, of course, if they discard a card, I will take 3 damage here. And then for next turn, I can start even pumping the Ballista. Like, that next turn is actually almost lethal. I'm pretty sure the Wizard is lethal. Welding Jar protects a Walking Ballista. Inquisition, those all. So I'll take 3 life here. Maybe I misplayed there by playing this Ballista, I don't know. Misha's Factory. I think Should I block here? Yeah, I can block it and blow it up, but I'm pretty sure that my opponent has Fatal Push then. Still also just killing this is fine. Like we kill these and we still have the, unless they have Fatal Push. They still take 2. Alright, they have Fatal Push. Alright, but they don't have a factor right now. We take 3 here. Alright, so I'm gonna hit them with 1 Ingmas anyway. No one has no cards in hand. And they cannot really activate these. Alright. A bit scrappy here. Alright. Nice land. So yeah, we hit them. Ingmas would have been better than Ingmas here. I'm gonna play a Reborn just because. Yeah. Like means that basically any construct wins. I mean, if they cast a Logwing, they're dead. So they are basically one top deck. I'm just gonna go ahead and hit them here. Could attack with the Ingmas too, but it's whatever. ¿Qué quieres? ¿Que termine ya o qué quieres? ¿Qué quieres que haga, Gaña?
Bueno, pues que tenemos que hablar cosas.
Vale, ya, vale.
No quiero que te hasta la vez.
No. Alright, so we pass here. I mean, why do they play this? Ah, it's a dredged land. I guess that keeps them the loop. Alright, we're flying a bit here. Normally it's not a bad thing against this deck, but... Obviously, any walking ballista... Any walking ballista would do it here. Or anything like that. I'm gonna play the second Ingmas here, so we can just hit them with the Ingmas if needed. Oh boy. Alright. We really have plotted here. But that's 5 poison. I should attack like that turn I didn't. I would make it 1 turn faster, in fact. I still have 3 cards in hand. I don't plan on playing any more cards from my hand. Yep. Position. If I had a spell, you would probably be dead, right? So... Alright, so we keep drawing lands. I'm not gonna play anything, I think. Alright, so I kinda messed up by not attacking that 1 turn I should attack, but hopefully we'll get them. The Rack, not the most impactful card right now. Opponent has 5 cards in hand. We really did flood a lot, holy cow. Alright, so you go in, boys. Yeah. I'm not sure. Should I play any lands? I just don't think so. I think they lost, right? I mean, unless they drew Pithing Needle. As Pithing Needle could do it, right? Did they have Pity Needle in hand? No. Just wanted to play their expensive card. I'm sure it was running in that line. Alright. Last game, guys. Very interesting. I think just Lurus won us both games, right? Yeah, I'm sorry. There was like a hiccup on my connection, and that kind of delays you. You know. Alright. Let's play some Magic. On the draw. I mean, this hand is good. Has almost everything you want, right? So I'll keep this hand. Oh, Forest. Crashing. Oh, it's a freaking Timor. Scales? Alright, so... I haven't played against that deck in a while. I can play double Welding Jar here. And protect our Steelers here. I think I need to play this as a green source. I'll play Welding Jar number 1. Yeah, exactly. So Welding Jar number 2. I mean, they probably just gonna crash in Footholds us next turn. I guess they're gonna find a Triumph here or a tap land. So I guess they're gonna. I really would like to draw line. I mean, my hand's a bit awkward actually, but double Welding Jar is good though. Tower. Alright, so probably have Violent Uppers here. We can have Fury. We don't really care about that. Also, the card that it sometimes plays is the one that says discard an artifact or 2 cards, and then you just discard an artifact, and they're like, I think a line would be good anyway. Yeah, that's just. I think I need to play my Heyo and hope to draw line next turn. Yeah, that's the Timor here, the Cascade. Man, not missing late land drop is really hurting us here. What did they play? Play Forces, Fires, Dead Gone, Bone Crushers. Sure. Wow, right. I did not expect the Rhinos. I'm just gonna put the counters now. Yeah. This coming off suspend in 2 turns too. So like next turn. If I draw land and they attack, let's say they tap out here for some whatever reason. Thing is like, yeah, I need to kind of. Doesn't make much difference to block now. Wow, really? Another one? Shit, man. When they have hands like this, it's very hard. And us missing a land drop just means that we are fucked. Yeah. When they have hands like this, land, please. Land. Give me a land deal. Alright. That's a land. So we go scales here. I think I need to find a player Ravager. I mean, they have nothing else. I also need to wait until their turn to tap, so because I want to block with the Steelers here. Silver Seal has been so impressive. This whole. If I had found a line last turn, it would have been so crazy. I did guess that. Nothing we can do about that. There's a lot of Rhinoses, let's say. Rhinoses abound. They're not in extinction anymore. I mean, I was gonna say we lose to a lot here. Let's see what they do. I hope they don't have Brazen Borrower as the last card. That's just what I hope for. Or another Fury. So I can put block, take 8 only. So what does this mean? They put 4 counters here. I tap this, make 8, 4, 4. I can block. Alright, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna do this. And we're gonna well injure it too. Alright, this is gonna not die. What did they exile to? Not a Violent Outburst. What is the last card in their hand? So Bone Crusher could kill us here. Like if the last card in hand is Bone Crusher Giant, we die. No! No way, brother, man. What a hand. What a hand. Could have done anything here. Yes, it could have. But then they just they bounce my... Oh my god. What a hand. Kind of beat them here, right? Because I'll take 12. Yeah. Ah, what a hand. What a freaking hand. Damn it, man. Too good. That hand was too good. We missed a beat by missing a line drop, and I think we just go like this. Oh my god. What an absolute monster hand. Can't believe it. I guess we also were dead to the Violent Outburst, right? No, I mean, of course. Is it just Hark as a Fury? No, they played well. They played well. Okay, I mean... Wow. I can't believe they have this crazy hand. Yeah, exactly. But like, it was just... If they didn't have the Borrower there, we were winning. Alright. I think I kind of like this hand. Then I'm gonna go Scales turn 1 and hope to draw land. And if I don't draw land, well, it sucks a bit, but... Yeah, that would have been a play. But we lose to Borrower, exactly. That's the thing, that line loses to Borrower as well. The second Skills I have in hand, by the way. I think playing this is better. Yeah, like we lost to Borrower because they can kill the Ravager, right? They can bounce the Ravager. They didn't find the Triumph, so I can only assume the Triumph is in their hand. Yikes. That's a very good play for them. Still think it's fine to play the Steel Overseer here. I mean, they can Rhino me. We can also just really deal them damage. Yeah. So when we tap the Walker, they bounce it, or they bounce the Ravager. Never didn't have it. to be honest, this Walking Ballista is gonna go do what the King Spain of Spain does best. It's to like hunt. I also even hit them with the Inmoss. Ah, but they have this to block, right? Thing I'm gonna do is also do the my turn this thing. Dude, Steelers has been so impressive the whole time. I'm gonna block one of them if they attack. I don't think I'm really in a rush. I guess they can have another. They got Force of Vigor, that's always a bit rough, but they don't have double green, so they need to exile something. Brazen Borrower. I'm just gonna kill their board and get it back in my hand. Oh, maybe that was a mistake. Oh yeah, that was a mistake. Shouldn't have killed the Charlotte's Asian. Wonder why they're not. So this will be. This is right now 4. I will put 3 more counters. Yeah, I guess we just kill the Charlotte's Asian. We can block this next turn. Can also even well enjoy it now to prevent the damage like dying. I mean, I should have just killed one of these though. That would have been better, but it's okay. Alright, we kill these. I have 7/7 now, so I can pink them once and twice and let resolve. Alright, they didn't do anything else. They have a 3rd Brazen Borrower. Wow, they do. Wait, in this case, kind of like the idea doing this. I'm at 7 poison. Alright. You go. Alright. Still Overseer has been so good. Impressively good, I must say. Shit. I guess I like the steerings. Got an Urborg. Just simply don't have the time for lures, I think. Maybe I got one of these and I think steerings may should have the 4th steerings though. I mean, that was good. Silver Seer has just been demolishing opponents left and right. Maybe we should just play 3, honestly. It just feels like with 4 Welling Jars, it never actually dies. Like, it's so hard for an opponent to have double removal spell so early in the game. And if they do, you know, well, they use double removal spell on your 2-mana play, and you're now free to do whatever you want. So yeah, I don't know about cutting the overboard though, but whatever. It is. Alright, that's a Void Mirror. That's one of the better cards against them. We're on the draw, so kinda need a card like this one. I mean, I know they also play Brazen Borrower. I know it's like, that's kind of lame, but whatever. At least this prevents the destruction, so I'm gonna just play this and pass. We need, of course, to play the Welding Jar before the Void Mirror. I mean, obviously goes without saying. Anybody has the Brazen Borrower plus the thing, which, of course... Oh, that's a second Void Mirror. I mean, they got Brazen Borrower into... And then, of course, this is stuff, like, obviously. And I have also a lot of colorless lands in my hand. I mean, they also are not allowed to not draw the Brazen Borrower. You know? It is allowed. Okay. Hey, NGDK. Why would you do this? The decast. I mean, this is fine. I have a second Void Mirror and a Welding Jar. Alright, so what we're gonna do here is... I'm gonna play the Welding Jar. I'm gonna play the Inkmoth Nexus. I'm gonna play the Void Mirror. I'm gonna play the Hardened Scales. Alright. Everyone can play their Brazen Borrower here. I guess I could play Ravager, but I also kind of like the idea of playing Ancient Strings here. I did spend colorful mana. We can Brazen Borrower it too, but I'm guessing this is gonna Brazen Borrower the Void Mirror instead, right? So there's no reason to... I guess it's gonna play the Brazen Borrower, yeah. So I want my opponent to attack me with their Brazen Borrower. Yeah. I got it. I want my opponent to attack me with the Brazen Borrower, exactly. It's very important to play color, exactly, I mean... Tap target permanent. Alright, so... Draw card. It's allowed. Alright, so... Play the Ravager. I'm not gonna... Can I kill them here for 6? No, I'm 1 off. Alright, opponent's dead next turn. There's a land. I mean, they must have some kind of a shell decision, violent outburst, all that, but... Oh, wow. Melbourne has Fury hardcasted here. They could have Force of Vigor, of course. I'm only at 12, need to remember that. Mm-hmm. 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 Have another Rhinos here too. This makes it so this goes to the graveyard. I'm with the counters now. Alright. They must have Shallowization or something in the graveyard, right? In the hand. Sure. Alright, I'm just gonna block this with the Hangoak tokens. Alright, we won. We beat the Rhinos, boys. We just block here. They have no blockers for the thing. I mean, yeah. This combination of cards, honestly, definitely they had probably like 2 Shallowizations at least. And we also didn't get gotten by our own thing, which is also very good. We just block here, this dies, and we just basically just have lethal with whatever we choose. 3-0 again. I'm gonna leave it here, guys. I will. Thanks a lot for watching. I think this was a good one. I think this was a pretty good one. Let's go rate Demonic Tutors again. Oh, he's not playing. It's not. Jay Gonzalez, thanks for follow, man. Appreciate it. Let's go rate Neikachu. He's a good guy. He's playing some random. I don't know what he's playing, but it looks cool. Thanks for watching, everyone. And yeah, just take care of yourself. Play some Magic if you can. And, you know, enjoy yourself while you can. Enjoy the time that we're given to play Magic. That's what the best you can do. Bye. Watch. That was the VODs. Shout out to you, homies. I hear some decaf coffee. It's been raining like crazy, and I've been working like crazy too. I slept for like 5 hours, but you know, that's what you do over here. You know, we play Magic when we have the chance for you guys, and for myself as well. I don't know why. This stream is mostly brought to you by my now 7 subscribers and by myself. You know, I would say myself almost more than subscribers. Subscribers are just nice people, you know, like this is nice people that appreciate the work, but in reality, I am the one making this, right? Good morning, amazing Wally. How are you doing? You know, I'm really happy to, like, I woke up at 5 in the morning today, and I've been working for a little bit over 10 hours. Active work too, not just sitting down. And then I made it here, and I have maybe a couple of hours to kill before my girlfriend gets home. And then I decided to stream. I probably should be sleeping or something, but you know, I would rather not sleep and just. Dude, Overseer was been so good these 2 leagues, like so insanely good, like scary good, you know, like it just feels like it's so easy to untap with it, like with 4 welding jars. If your opponent's gonna like spend dirt to removal spells on the welding jars, it's just. Opponent does not have a Pokemon. I take that. So here the situation is that we could play a Spire. This is a great hand, by the way. We could play the Spire and the Welding Jar and make this and play the Hardened Scales. Is this meal? But I think it's easiest. Just play as the green source. Play the Hardened Scales. Yeah, Scales sounds okay. I just don't know. I think it's a bit pricey. Like the life also on the. Alright, my opponent. Maybe it's a Phoenix deck. Maybe it's it's probably a Reanimator deck. It's my fate to face many a Reanimator deck. Alright, that's what it is. So what we're gonna do, it's gonna play Scales number 2. We're gonna play the Welding Jar. I'm gonna slow roll the Spire of Industry a bit. I'm gonna play the Osseous. They will gain 2 life and draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards. Faithful Mending. The fix. So they can do the thing next turn where they hurt us. I'm gonna play another Welding Jar. No reason to keep it in hand when my opponent has a. Yeah, it doesn't really matter what I play first. So my opponent may have an Archon of Cruelty, but then our Ballista is gonna be bigger. So when they have double Welding Jar, so I guess the worst thing here is like if they have Prismatic Ending and Persist. They do have the Persist, not surprising. When has this deck not had it? So I'll sacrifice my Zavas, put my counters on the vulnerable list. I mean, if they have Prismatic Ending, I would assume they had used it before. Because this way we would not have the counters here, but a lot of times people just make mistakes, so. They play a Dustly Short Stabbed. You got a lot of these Dustly Short decks that. Alright, so. What are we doing here? This will be an 8/8. Alright. So. Why does that spell gain for life? I don't know. We could kill this, but I don't think we need really to. We can just sack the. So they're gonna go to 18 next turn. I'm gonna go to 9. And if we draw land, we can kill them. And there's no other. I can also kill these, but if they have another animation, it's kind of brutal. So I'm just gonna go ahead and play Steelers here. Just to protect my Welcome Ballista. And then we have a lot of draws that just straight up win the game. Icon of Cruelty, the fixed Uro. The 2-mana Uro. I mean, I think the worst card for us here is, of course, Prismatic Ending. Actually, if they fetch, I win anyway, right? Because they go to 14. No, I have one off still. There are many draws that win. If they don't attack, then we get to put counters. Life is great. If they fetch shock, I win anyway. Like if they don't attack, we get to put counters and just win. They don't fetch shock. Maybe it's just how Referee, Raveler of Time. They could have another you know, if they bounce these, which I think they will do, I will kill this in response. And then replay my Walking Ballista. So basically their plan here is to, I guess no matter how we slice it, I guess no matter, if they have another Persist, which of course they will have, then this is going to be bad for us. Could ping here to prevent the draw. I'm just going to do it now. They could be playing Ephemerate too. It's just, you know, like this will die anyway. Like, I cannot let them attack. So this way we have less chances that they draw an Ephemerate, so we don't have to use another counter. There's also a high chance my opponent just has another Persist, right? In that case, you know, if they have the perfects, they have the perfects, right? All right, they had another Persist. Almost unsurprisingly. I'll take. The problem is I will discard it. Okay, let's go to game. They had to add the second Persist there, or else we were in this shape. So we have 4 Leylines of the Void here. That seems good. I think I will play Relic of Progenitus if I get another chance. I think I can cut a couple of Welding Jars. They don't play that much destruction spells. Maybe a Worker and a Steerings. Yeah, too much hate, basically. That's the short answer. I was playing Sagas and I leaked like 2 leaks before this one. And I basically I never got to chapter 3 with a Saga. And also it's kind of awkward. So I think the correct amount is probably 2 Sagas. You know, like just like Eldrazi Tron is doing. Like not overcommit to the Saga, but have the Saga, right? Like the option. And not play any also, if we had been on the play on that game, we would have been much better off, etc. All right, we keep this. I mean, it's not great, but we have double ley lines, right? All right. So it just seems that there is really just too much hate from going around. You know, you never get to do your thing. I'm going to have a discard spell here. They will take our Ravager, but we have the Blink Moss. Maybe I should have played the Blink Moss to be able to attack them already. Maybe that would have been better. Whatever. We'll play it now. Alright. You go. I have double ley line, so unless they get to like 8 mana to cast their Archon, I think we're in a decent shape. I don't think I'm gonna risk my. I may just get my lures in my hand. I mean, of course they can have Teferi, but yeah. Alright, they exile our Scales. What ifs? They got Teferi or Fatal Push, but honestly, should I just play these and bait the Fatal Push? Or just hit them for 1. I think I will play my Ravager out. I don't think they have Fatal Push. Next turn I can attack them with both Blink Moths and the Ravager, right? So it will be almost the same damage. And if they have a Teferi that wants to bounce this one, we'll kill the Teferi on their way back. So it's not the worst either. Of course, with the scales, it's going to be much better, but I mean, my opponent is also playing the game, right? I want to play this out next turn as a red source. I mean, I'm just basically planning my turns, right? Could hit them. I don't have lures, it's true, so never mind. Urwork is just there to recast the ley lines. I mean, they can Prismatic Ending for 2 colors and then Fatal Push this. They can Prismatic Ending for 3 colors, but that doesn't hit Leyline. Leyline is such a card. When you have it in Europe, it's really I really like the design of Leyline. Like, it's really bad to draw. It's really not that powerful of an effect. But just starting it and certain strategies like this is just so potent. That's probably the fairy, right? Alright. Never mind. It's not the fairy. Raveler of Time. Alright, that's another Leyline of the Void. Just gonna go ahead and attack them, you know. Should I do this though? Then if they kill this, I don't have anywhere to put my counters. Alright, so I'm just gonna attack them with this, like this. And if I draw another line next turn, I can start pumping. So if they kill the Ravager, I want to be able to put the counter somewhere. My opponent probably has Faithful Mending here. Yeah. They draw 2 cards, exile 2 cards. I mean, the 2 life is pretty relevant with this card then. I bought 4 copies of that, so 2 Unmarked Graves to the graveyard, to the exile zone, right? I mean, they can definitely eventually. I mean, they will not get to. Eventually, will draw something that will do something, right? I just hope. If I draw a line, I get to hit them for 3 next turn. Also, this is a good draw. Zabaz is a good draw. Ballista is a good draw. Hangavak is a good draw. Yes, this is not Rest in Peace, so. It's funny that we got the odd one, the odd ley line. I really don't understand why this is a ley line. You know what I mean? I wonder how much of their hand is like completely useless right now. Probably a decent bit, right? Alright, so we're gonna play Zabaz, the Glimmer Wasp, and attack them with the Blingos. I don't think they play Damnation or anything like this. Maybe they play some kind of counter spell, may drown in the log. But if they drown my Ravager, for example, I mean, they can't really drown my Ravager. So we're gonna go. Oh, let's make sure we do this properly. So we don't tap the one we're gonna attack. We want to attack with. You want to keep the red untapped for Zavas, even though it's probably unlikely you're gonna use it. Yeah. Next time we hit them for 3 more. Man, it's raining like crazy today. Obviously, you would rather have 1 ley line than 2 ley lines, but I mean, this is like double insurance, right? You know, it's when you really don't want to have the baby. They may have another removal spell, but then need to fetch, right? No reason not to sack there, get an extra counter on the Ravager. And still no reason to activate the other Blingos, right? So I don't understand why they didn't do this on the Ravager, but whatever. Next turn we're hitting them for 4. Blingos has been so good. I know Saga here would be amazing, But also it could be my opponent had some kind of hate for Saga, right? Of course they can, I mean, if they shock to kill these, is honestly pretty fine. Like, drown in the log. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna activate this. I'm gonna say yes to this. Put the counters here. Now I have to shock for these, which is really bad for them. And they go. And now we have our counters safely tucked into our hand. They fail a lot of time. Here's a bounce a ley line. Yep. Draw a card, tapped. I mean, to be honest, I think we just go and kill them, right? Like that's not gonna do anything next turn anyway. Like they're gonna plus it. They must have some kind of yeah. Leyline pretty good. Rally could have been done in similar stuff here, but I'm assuming they're gonna bring a lot of enchantment hate. They did have a few final pushes. I'm gonna bring in another jar. And got a steel version on the draw. Maybe it's a bit bad against final push. Or maybe not. Could see myself cutting the Urborg if I'm not playing. Yeah, I'm gonna cut the Urborg since I'm not playing. I'm not playing Lurus. It also makes the mana a bit less painful. This hand is not amazing, but I'll keep it. We have the Oscillate, we have Steering to find something, we have Leyline. I mean, that's what you want. That's why you put Leylines in your deck, basically. I realized I didn't own Leyline. So my opponent's mulliganing, I'll keep. Of course, there's only one Leyline. It's not like two like last time. And they're on the play, but, you know. Alright, so... play the Oscillates here. Pass. And, you know, with the second Spire, we can actually cast the Leyline. I'm going to mulligan too. And we have only 23 lands in our deck, and we have 4 lines already in their hand, so it's actually looking pretty nice. Shock. Okay, that's going to be a consider. Yeah. The good thing is the card goes to the exile. And I've been liking that. Okay. It makes sense. When you draw, okay, they don't have this anymore. This is exiled. So that tells me they may not have an answer, or they have more than one way. All right. Shocking is interesting. I guess they have them ending. I don't know, just have the... They have had Prismatic Ending turn 1 every single game. Not sure if I want to play my Ballista out. I think not. I'm just gonna play my Steerings here. Raj is very good, but so is Hangelag Walker. I like to have both. Yeah, get the hang of a Walker and pass this turn. And my opponent can have the Teferi and bounce. So they can have Teferi, bounce, put something in the graveyard, persist the turn after. That's of course very bad for us. Yeah, this game is not going so well. Alright, so we're gonna kill the Teferi. I'm gonna play the Spire. Let me pass. If we draw the other Spire, we can actually resolve the Leyline. I mean, my opponent can have just the good old persist now, and we fuck. Like, they're gonna have a Margrave and persist. They put a mending on the graveyard. They must be looking for a land, right? Curious, you know, like now that the Leyline is no longer there. I don't know, man, about these ley lines. The more I think about them, like, they're such bad top decks compared to having just to playing the regular. They can't really counter the Hang of a Walker with. I'm gonna play it as a 2/2, more efficient. Maybe next turn we draw nozzles or the steerings or a scales. Or next turn we can play the ballista and put a counter. And this thing gaining live is so brutal. Them exiling our Ozolis or our scales every single game has made us really slow. Yeah, I think the relic is it's actually probably better. We're just gonna get the persisted here. It's gonna suck a bit, not gonna lie. I mean, maybe not, right? Like, they're allowed to not have the persist, I'm pretty sure. Is this a flashback? Yeah. Okay. I'm pretty sure they're allowed to not have the persist, but I don't know. I'm yet to see them not have it. They could have fetch first, I guess. Alright, they do not have it apparently. Okay, in this case, since I'm drawing the good old boy worker, I'm gonna go ahead and attack them. So, play my worker. They could drown in the lock this. And now it's when a Ravager would be really nice. Not even I mean, it's a boss, right? And my burn only has 3 cards in hand. Faithful's Mending is still a card disadvantage. At least when you cast it. It's like card neutral. They can have Fatal Push here. Down in the log. My Walking Ballista. Right. You take 2. Alright, so they didn't have it last turn, so they're just in top deck mode basically, trying to find it. No! Not the fairy. Thank. This card is so annoying. I would love to find my second Spire in the stream, not lying. Alright, so I'm gonna hit the fairy when I get it off the battlefield. I'm gonna play this for 3. That's actually plays around ground. And next turn I can it's the same as playing it for 3 if we get to resolve it, right? Dude, these ley lines in hand, if they were relics of progenitors. Okay, I think I have decided I dislike ley line. White. It's probably prismatic ending, right? It's faithful mending. Alright. They only have 1 white source, funnily enough. Man, they only need to find the card Consider and a Margrave. Oh yeah, and their thing is here. The Burial Rites. Faithful Absence. I think that guy is great. Or am I wrong? I really like to play I'm hitting them for damage because it's almost the same, right? And it's more likely I can kill them with damage than I can kill them with poison. It would be awesome to have an Oswald or something like that. So they can fetch Shock, go down to 7 if they play 2 Hallowed Fountains. And then they can do the thing. Oh yeah. Oh no, they play of course Abolition. They decide not to do it, so they value the life total. We have a total of 4, 6 damage, so we have 2 turn clock. So the reason I think I'm not gonna say, yeah. So I think Relic is just obviously better, right? I mean, both in the game I lost versus the Morktide deck, when I drew the ley lines after I kept a hand. And this game where leyline basically keeps the graveyard down, and as long as I keep mana up, there's no way they can. I mean, they've seen half the deck, so I guess it's time to get a see persist, right? Like, as long as I keep mana up, there is no reason why they shouldn't. They should be able to persist me, you know, and also plays around in the loft better. And I'm just taking a bit to think, so that could be very good or very bad. Thoughts is on engineering explosives. Interestingly, they put engineering explosives away. All right. Where's my Let's bro? That's a good draw. Can I kill them here? Put sack this, put 2 counters. So I'm gonna go ahead. I really don't want to tap out, so wait 1 second. If I sack this and I put it here, there's gonna be If I sack this and I put it here, there's gonna be 4. So put them to 7. No, it's not. It doesn't change the clock, right? Because it's 3, and it's turn 4 and 4. Yeah. So it doesn't really change the clock. So you might as well just chill a bit. Ravager could be good. I should get the Ravager when I get the hang of it, but. But yeah, if they find a persist, we're fucked. And there's no way we can cast this ley line. And you know, once you cast it, I'm just really convinced. I'm really convinced that the way forward would have been it's relics. I mean, this is just not good enough, honestly. Like, I have 2 cards in my hand I cannot use. Imagine this were relic. My opponent wouldn't have a graveyard and I have 2 fresh cards in my hand. Yeah, I think this is an obvious change we're gonna make to the deck after this. But you know, we're iterating, we're trying things. I mean, that's what the best you can do, right? E and Faithful Mending, they discard. What? They play a land? Ah, they must have an Archon and they want to hardcast it next turn, right? That's funny. Or a Serra's Misery. Ah, I guess they have a Serra's Misery on that. I see. I need to try to kill them right here. I think my opponent may have... Ugh, this is not what we want. Alright, so I think... I don't know why it's so slow all of a sudden on my internet. Alright, Blink Moss activated. I mean, maybe the Steel Overseer is enough if they have a... It's gonna get them for 4. I think it could be enough. So he's gonna hit them here. So if they play an Archon, I think it may be enough with the Steel Overseer. And we still have a Welding Jar we need to remember. So we put them to 6. We play the Steel Overseer. Next turn we have 2 plus 2 sacks. You know, should be fine. Yeah, this will die though. No, I can sack an Ingmoss Nexus, true. I can sack an Ingmoss Nexus. So play Steel Overseer. Steel Overseer could win us this game. I don't understand why I'm like lying so hard, but so everyone will go down to 5. They need to fetch. And these Wing must have done so much damage. I know Zag would have been great here, but when it goes to 5, they'll go up to 8 when they cast the Archon. And then we'll have 4 damage, 6. Yeah, this should be lethal. Especially if we draw something. I think they are shocks. They probably played 2 of these and 1 of each. I guess they have the Faithful Mending. Sure. They gain some life again. Man, this card having flashback and gaining life. How much life are they gaining? Jesus. But I think they will either persist and cast an Archon or just cast an Archon. Either have Servus the Misery, then we're fucked. And then we just say GG, opponent, and we curse our Leyline to the point. Leyline is good against decks that don't play interaction. You know what I mean? Decks that the only interaction is a way to deal with Leyline. But this deck is not their play. So they discard to think. I'm pretty sure my one's gonna cast an Archon here. Ho00312 Pickle _ Pickle. Thanks for following. Where are you from? We think we have the Welding Jar. We're still at 20 life. My opponent will be at 10. This will be 4. Maybe this is just lethal. Maybe. Let's see what we draw. They do what we expected them to do. This was fast too. This is a limited game now. Turn 10, Archon of Cruelty. I wonder why my internet's so bad. So we're gonna activate the Inmoss here and sacrifice it. I mean, it could be that we can just win the turn after anyway. This doesn't say I win the game. This just says it's got a Leyline of the Void. Surprise, surprise. Everyone draws a card. Is the stream lagging for you guys? I guess it is, right? Alright. 1 second. Alright, so we'll pass a turn. So let's count here. This will be 4 damage. A sack here is gonna be... Let's see, maybe draw Ravager and this game is just over. Or a Walking Ballista. I think Walking Ballista is for sure lethal as well. Even something as simple as a worker could be lethal. I'm very sorry, my internet is just apparently not cooperating today. It's really raining a lot, that may have an effect. Oh well. Let's see what we're drawing. I think a Ravager is for sure a kill. I think if I draw Steerings, I'll probably cast it, just because a Ravager is a kill. We can also even... okay, second Welding Jar. So... okay, so what I'm gonna do is... it doesn't matter if I roll or not. Oh my god, so slow. Why is this so slow? Why is my internet so bad? Why? So we hit them. This 8 total, plus this will be 9 somewhere. So Faithful Mending actually keep them alive. Man, my internet's so bad right now. I'm very sorry, guys. So this is gonna be 6 damage, right? And because even if I sack here, these I put it here, it's gonna be 5 and 2, 7. Alright, so I think we're gonna welding jar this. Go to 4. Now play another welding jar. Next turn, we do things. My opponent's house is gonna have 4 cards in hand and 8 mana, so they could have a second Archon. They'll put them up to 10 again. But I think this time around we will get them. Still Seer, man. Really impressive still. Steven Visions. And it's very good to scry too when you're gonna draw another card. They put a card bottom, one top. That's scary. They put a card on top, that's pretty scary. Maybe that's a prismatic ending. E on 1. Maybe they just shoot it right now. So what I can do is sack this, put it here. I have a welding jar, in fact, right? So I can just welding jar as a Vase. We have 5/5. I'm gonna keep this sack outlet for sure. I'll take the attack. And sack my moss. They draw a card, they draw the card they wanted. They're at 7 life. I guess they have a persist maybe. Then I need to make math, see what's better. So I have another persist. So I can sack one of the bling moths. So if I sack one of the bling moths here, say I sack this, it will be they will just jump. You can also sack the Steel Overseer and attack them for. There will be a 10 next turn. Attack with this and this. And this will be 5, 9. It's 1 off. So we need to draw something. So it will be 5, 7 actually only. Unless they block Zavas. Maybe I could bait them into blocking Zavas. And then this is 5. And then... Now it's still 1 off, right? Unless I draw another Blink Moss exactly. So that would be 9. Yeah. Sacking and Blink Moss means that we can actually be at 10. We attack with be a 6/6 and a 9/9 and a 3/3. So 6 plus 3, it's 9. That would be not lethal anyway, even if they block Zavas. Another Zavas would be lethal. That would mean Ballista could be lethal as well if they block here, right? So we can play a list. I think I need to sack a Blink Moss. I'm convinced myself that I think sacking the Blink Moss is the correct play. Although it really sucks. Especially the another Moss. No, okay. No prismatic ending, bro. No prismatic ending. One card bottom, one card top. Right, we go. Alright, that's another Blink Moss. And we die just that attack trigger, so we need to kill him right here. My opponent's at 10. I can make this an 8. So if I attack with everything as it is, it's lethal if they block the Zavas. If I attack with this and this, it's going to be 6 plus 10 is also lethal. So we just need to hope they block the Zavas. Basically. That's the only way we win. Basically, if they block the Zavas, they lose. Or if they don't block, of course. Ah! They got me, fucking asshole. So this is gonna be 6, 6, and that's it, right? And they just died to the crackback. Good job, mate. Yeah, definitely the ley lines were horrible this matchup. I mean, if they had blocked the Zavas, we win there, but, you know. Alright. Close game, close games. So definitely the ley lines have been really bad. I feel like I don't know, they're just easy. Like, also people bringing Graveyard Hate versus you, right? So what I was thinking of doing, is this the list? No, this is the Saga list. It's like... So... Okay, since our bitrate is returned... Oh yeah. Alright, let's see if we can get a second 4-on-1. Man, this is tough. Nazard, oh my god. Sure he's playing this Grief Emerit deck. That's the kind of deck that actually is like... Nintabi 0-0, thanks for follow. This hand is interesting. I'll keep it the Lurus. It might sound weird, but I think he's playing this Ephemerate deck, yeah. So it could be that he has like the discard spell next turn, so I'm gonna play out my Welding Charge. What was your record for the league? I'm 3-1. I lost to the Reanimator deck. So I wanna have this. Nice fucking griefed fucking asshole. Nice. I mean, they can get it back, but it's still a 3-2. You know what I mean? Oh, now a 4-3, I guess. So they basically, yeah, they cheated on mana a bit, but other than that, we're good. This guy always plays this kind of deck, that's why I kept that hand. I mean, of course we died in 5 turns, but we're gonna draw the Azulis. Oh, they have one hand? Oh, one card in hand. So I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play this and this. Next turn I can put lures in my hand. LOL. We kill in 4 turns and kills in 4 turns. But of course if we draw did they keep a 1-lander because of this? Right, let's play Steerings here. Alright, the second Hangabag Walker, any order. Not gonna make their mana any easier. We could just stand still. But I feel like I can also stand still next turn, right? And I find any sack outlet, which is a Vaz or Ravager, and I win for sure, so can block. I mean, they went all in on this, you know? Alright. They have Solitude now. Of course, it is in our turn, so we can tap it, put 8 counters here. I mean, I guess they can have the... yeah. Alright, so we need to draw a Lista, basically. I think I'm gonna because I'm gonna put Lurus in my hand anyway. I'm gonna next turn the Lurus will be quite the boy. Alright. I mean, we're at 20 still, thanks to the Solitude, exiling things. I mean, we can Steerings and also cast Lurus, right? So might as well. I mean, Igmas doesn't even look bad. No, but I think I'm gonna get Zavas so I can use my mana more effectively. I wonder which mana I want to use. Put the counters here. There's a big lifelinker right now. It's a big boy. And next turn, we can sack Zavaz and recast it. Nice freaking deck, man. So next turn we can sack Zavaz, recast it, and be happy. Alright, so they're playing that BS. Torpor is good. Dismember, I guess they also play Stoneforge Mystic, right? So maybe Dismember is fine. We want to top deck, so we'll keep these. I'm gonna cut a couple of jars. They play Solitude. Cut a Workers, not the best top deck. Got a Stealer Seer on the draw, maybe. And Steerings are good. I'm gonna go down one more Welding Jar. I think Welding Jar is gonna be a bit bad in this matchup. They're playing Solitude, Prismatic Ending. Maybe they play Follow Push on the sideboard though. I'm gonna cut one. These members have two. Yeah, I like how this looks. Could cut a land as well, especially on the draw. Yeah. I'm sure my opponent's gonna bring Saga Hate. Man, my opponent just... Also, Solitude gains a ton of life there, which, if they didn't find a way to deal with Lures, I'm keeping this hand, of course. We have a turn 1 skills, no matter what. I mean, my opponent can have Grief Ephemerate, I guess, and they also keep 7. Alright. It's fine to me, like somebody will keep... Yeah. Alright. They're gonna have the same thing like it does before. Did the scales. They have the thing. Take the scales. Just life. I mean, but I'm not gonna ship right the hands. Whatever. I'm gonna play down over 1 and pass. And though it gives me more extra info. I mean, my opponent can have these into Stormforge Mystic, and that's how you lose this matchup, but a lot of times they just don't have anything, like is the case here. Or they are Ephemerates. The good thing is that we have a spell we can cast anyway. I have a feeling this also plays the... Maybe I should have the ley lines? I don't know, it just feels like Torpor is better. I'm guessing my opponent has the Solitudes, but... I think it's too good not to get up here. Can get lures in my hand. Now they're gonna ephemerate and they're not gonna hit anything, or this is not gonna ephemerate. We get threats. So I think I'm gonna hit them and get lures in my hand, just because if I draw an Urborg, or they play an Urborg, then I'm in a good shape here. And also kind of makes them wanna like ephemerate or whatever. More of the Skyclave. So that's a pretty fast clock. Mm-hmm. Shut up these, but whatever. So hitting them with the Blink Moss and putting a counter on the Hangawak. So if I draw a Ravage or a Sack Outlet, I can start finding ways to block this. Could be I don't get there. I mean, I'm dying next turn anyway, but this is like the definition of a Nazar deck. It's like so cheesy, you know? It's like, just try to draw the combination of cards, and if your opponent has like a Nurse Saga, you lose. Alright, so what we can do here is, yeah. Now we can't really pendle him in this. So, but still I think attacking for 1 is fine. Attacking for 1 is fine. Alright, of course we die, we don't block, so we have to block. Like, they draw a card, sure. Team does not have trample. That's 4, 6, 7. So, So I think the best is to hit them with Ravager, play the Torpor Orb, and hold this up to block. Then this will be 6 next turn. 6, 7, 8 next turn, so it'll be lethal, right? So hit them with a Ravager. Hey, F-Infernal Effects, how are you? We hit them with that. Then we play this, we go Avatar Bird. Alright. And now we can basically say, even if they have a removal spell for the, okay, that's their draw for the turn. And a block here. Could have attacked with the Blink Moth, but that meant we lost on the Crackback, and we have a lethal on the Crackback anyway. So I don't really see the reason to... I mean, they could play a Solitude here, but we can also kill them through the Solitude. So 8 life. And they will go to 7 actually with a Solitude. And the Solitude does not accept right now. Okay, that's a Hangawak. That's a great draw. I think that is... yeah. Alright, so now we go Blink Moss. Pendlehaven, Blink Moss. Thank you. Your lands not sacrificing themselves is so good. There's lethal attacker. They probably have a Solitude to block. Sure. We let them block. Hey, Ancient DK, how are you? Just for funsies, we're gonna sack these. And we're gonna sack these to this. Put the counters on the Blink Moss. And Blink Moss claims another victim. GG. Not for one. Not bad. I will talk about the deck one sec. And it was a 4-1. It was a 4-1. So I had two 4-1s in a row with this deck without Saga. So I'm going to tell you guys what I would do for changes on the deck. So I think the Leylines of the Void have been good. But I feel, you know, you have Leyline for Mortite and for the Reanimator decks, basically, right? And Reanimator decks, they deal pretty well with the Leyline, with the Fairy Time Raveler. And Mortite, I guess they don't deal well with the Leyline, but it means that you're, you know, it's actually kind of rough for it. So I think, dude, I only have 3 relics. I will play 3 relics, and I wanted to play the 4th Chalice. I mean, there actually haven't been that many Rhinos runs. So maybe Chalice is not needed. We could play even a Grafdigger's Cage or something else. But whatever. I think 3 relics is fine. Maybe even a 4th one. Maybe a Soulguide Lantern, for example. Then on the main deck, what I would like to change is that I would like to play this. So 2 Reborns, 1 Pendlehaven, 1 Urborg, 2 Sagas only, and 4 Blink Moss, 4 Ink Moss. And now I'm only playing 24 lands and no drum. But you know, the deck has actually pretty low curve, right? So let's see. I would like to try this hybrid style of like with 2 Sagas at least. I don't know if this Chalice should be something else on it. Maybe another relic, or maybe I'm not really sure what I'm having problems against. I lost both times to Mortite. I'm not sure if 4 relics solves the matchup so easily. So I lost to Mortite and I lost to Reanimator. I'm not sure if like we should just play the 4th relic. I don't know. You know, maybe I should just play a 4th relic. But well, we'll see. I guess we can just try like this, and if we're missing some graveyard hit, I mean, maybe 4th relic is just the way to go, eh? But also against the Rhinos decks and the Living Ends deck, I feel like this package is so good. I'm really happy with this sideboard, though. I'm really happy with the main deck. What I like to try is a